The Phillies took down the Atlanta Braves in Game 4 of the NLDS in dramatic fashion on Thursday night, making it back-to-back years with the same result. On the other side of the National League, the Phillies will be matched up against the Arizona Diamondbacks in the NLCS. In this video, I'll be previewing the entire best-of-7 series with Arizona, as well as giving my predictions on how I think the series will go. Subscribe if you haven't yet if you want to catch all my Phillies content all Red October long. The Phillies will have home field advantage in this series over Arizona, hosting games 1 and 2, as well as games 6 and 7 in Philadelphia. Pitching rotations for both teams will be reset, as we will see Zack Wheeler face off against D-backs ace Zach Gallen in Game 1. Sticking with Game 1, I expect it to be a low-scoring affair with both aces on the mound. Wheeler was dominant in his first game against the Marlins and took a no-hitter into the 6th inning against the Braves in Game 2 of the NLDS. Gallen has pitched at least 5 innings in both of his starts, giving up 2 runs in each of them. The Phillies have the slight edge in this game playing behind Wheeler and at home, but the Diamondbacks will make it a close one with Gallen on the mound. One guy I want to put the spotlight on right now is Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber has been flat out awful this postseason, hitting with a .462 OPS with 0 home runs and 25 at-bats. He is an important part to the Phillies lineup and is going to have to get it going soon. Last year was the same story for Schwarber, as he went 0 for 20 in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs before going on a tear in the NLCS and the World Series. I hope this means that he will start to wake up on the offensive end because he hasn't looked good at all. The Phillies pitching staff is going to have to keep Corbin Carroll in check if they want to lessen the damage of this Arizona offense. Carroll is going to be the 2023 NL Rookie of the Year and might get some MVP votes as well. He can do everything and is a true 5-tool player. If they can keep Carroll in check, they might find it easier to shut Arizona down as a whole. Something that I will be keeping my eye on through the first 2 games are Zack Wheeler and Aaron Nola and how they will look to quiet these Arizona bats. The Diamondbacks have been on fire in the playoffs, and their offense has been a huge part of that. At home in games 1 and 2, Wheeler and Nola are going to have to continue their postseason success and shut them down. Philly has a good chance of going up 2-0 in this series, but in order to do so, Wheeler and Nola have to keep up their good pitching. Since I'm already talking about the starters, I'll talk a little about Ranger Suarez. Suarez is the guy you want pitching in a playoff game. He is a big moment pitcher and knows how to shut the offenses down. We saw just that in Game 4 against the Braves. A little fun fact, the Phillies have never lost a playoff game that Ranger Suarez has pitched in. For Game 4 of the NLCS, the Phillies will have to use a 4th starter for the first time in the playoffs. Taijuan Walker and Christopher Sanchez are the 2 options, but they both haven't pitched since September 30th. Rob Thompson has not released who he plans on starting that game, but we will likely find out sometime early this week. I don't think it matters who starts the game honestly, because I see it becoming a bullpen game anyway. One of them will start the first couple innings of the game, and the other will come in relief and do the next couple innings, leading to the bullpen finishing out the game. Thompson has managed the bullpen very well in the postseason, so look for him to continue that trend against the Diamondbacks. Bryce Harper seems to be good to go after a scare in the 8th inning of Game 4 with his elbow. Matt also ran into Harper after he made the play at first and seemed to be in excruciating pain. Luckily, Harper is fine now and will look to continue crushing it in the NLCS. The Phillies bullpen has been very good throughout the postseason so far. Other than Game 2 of the NLDS where they blew the lead late in the game, they have been almost lights out. Seranthony Dominguez has seemingly found what he has been missing all season, and Jose Alvarado has been excellent whenever he has been called upon. The only one who worries me in that bullpen is Craig Kimbrell. He doesn't look sharp and he looks very wild with his fastball. I hope that Rob Thompson shies away from Kimbrell late in the game and utilizes him more in either the 6th or 7th innings. Before I go into my predictions, I have to talk about Nick Castellanos. On Thursday, Castellanos became the first player in MLB history to have a multi-home run game in back-to-back playoff games. He's absolutely on fire and I don't see him stopping in the NLCS. Now time for my predictions. I'm going with the Phillies all the way in this series as they are the better team as well as the more experienced team. I have them winning in 5 games because I see them winning both games 1 and 2 in Philly behind their top 2 starters and 2 in Arizona as well. The Phillies cannot take this Diamondbacks team lightly, however. If they give them a chance, they will be at risk of losing this series. Arizona is a very good team, but I think if the Phillies continue what they've been doing, they should be just fine. Look for the Phillies to be headed back to the World Series. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Phillies Diamondbacks series and who you think is going to come out on top. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you want to catch all my Phillies content all Red October long. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you all in the next video.